Hey, how you doing? So listen, today I got a story about Velveeta cheese. Have you ever used Velveeta cheese? Do you know what Velveeta cheese is? Do we even know any idea what is made of Velveeta cheese? Well, I got the story. We're going to find out about that right now. Here we go.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, hope to find everybody safe, healthy, and in good spirits. And remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. This way, you know the next time I come out with a video. And a thumbs up from everybody always helps. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody who leaves the comments. Thank you for the thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys coming back and listening to me talk, as I do all the time, as I talk and I talk and I talk and I tell stories. I try to bring you some informative information, try to find things that are interesting to me, that I see that maybe might be interesting to everybody else, and I give you that information. And today I have some information on Velveeta cheese. Now, Velveeta cheese has been around for a long time, and I know my family used it for certain different things, making macaroni and cheese, making rice and cheese, whatever they do, they do it. Maybe you used it too. Maybe you've heard about it. Maybe you've seen it. But what actually is Velveeta cheese? And is it really cheese, or what is it? So let's talk about that right now. What is Velveeta? Love it or loathe it, Velveeta is a culinary icon. Initially developed as a way to stretch surplus cheese, Velveeta has fed American families for more than a century. But what exactly is Velveeta, and does it even qualify as a cheese? Let's learn about Velveeta's origins, history, and whether the FDA considers Velveeta actually a cheese. What is Velveeta? What is it made of? Velveeta is a self-stable cheese product made from substances including whey, milk protein concentrate, modified starch, canola oil, and cheese culture. It has a smooth consistency, made mild taste, and vivid orange hue. That's H-U-E, hue. Velveeta Velveeta triumphs in its ability to melt, making it a great base for dips. However, you probably best know it as a cheese sauce for macaroni. Macaroni and cheese, all right? Because it melts really good. The Velveeta history. Velveeta was invented in 1918 by Emil Frey, a Swiss immigrant, as a way to conserve waste from broken cheese wheels at the Monroe Cheese Company. Now, what they mean by the cheese wheels is not a wooden wheel. It means actually the wheel, they call a big round circle thing. I'm sure you mostly know it, but whoever doesn't know what a cheese wheel, because when I first read it, I'm thinking, what cheese wheel is broken? Like, what are they talking about? But they're talking about the wheel. It's a round thing of cheese. The organization sent cheese scraps to Frey to experiment with at home, and he found that by adding cheese byproducts like whey to the scraps, the end result was velvety in consistency. That's what Laura Volk, a food historian and curator at the World War I Museum Memorial in Kansas City, Missouri, says. Due to its velvety texture when melted, Frey named it Velveeta. So that's how you got the name, because when he made it, it was kind of velvety, so he called it Velveeta. Velveeta was not the only processed pasteurized cheese available at the time. By 1921, Kraft was selling blended cheese in tins that can keep in any climate. The Velveeta Cheese Company received a patent for its two varieties, American and Swiss, in 1925, and was purchased by Kraft in 1927. Velveeta gained popularity during the Great Depression and World War II. Not only was it an affordable source of protein, but also encouraged people to repurpose leftovers and make them more desirable. Today, it remains a pantry staple for the same reasons. So what kind of cheese is Velveeta cheese? What kind of cheese is it? Velveeta may look like cheese and taste like cheese, but is technically classified as a pasteurized processed cheese product. Originally, Velveeta was made from real cheese, but that is no longer the case. In 2002, the FDA issued a warning to Kraft that Velveeta was inaccurately being sold under the label of pasteurized processed cheese spread. Since then, the labels have been changed. So in 2002, the FBI says, hey, the FDA says, you're inaccurate. This isn't a cheese. It's not pasteurized processed cheese spread. So they had to change the label. How long does Velveeta last? An unopened box of Velveeta will last about 2 to 3 weeks past its expiration date in the pantry, but its quality will start to diminish after 6 months. Once open, store the Velveeta in an airtight container and refrigerate for up to 8 weeks. What is a good substitute for Velveeta? The best substitute for Velveeta is another processed cheese product, such as American cheese or Cheese Whiz. Another big name in the cheese industry, Cheese Whiz. I think, remember the Cheese Whiz in the can, sprayed on the crackers, and they got it in the tubs. You did the same thing with it in the glass things you made you pour on top of whatever you want to pour it on. Since Velveeta isn't actually cheese, substituting in real cheese will not guarantee the same results. Part of Velveeta's processed charm is its fluid texture and ability to melt easily. So yeah, they're saying Cheese Whiz and regular cheese is about the same. You can substitute for it, but it doesn't melt as easy and whatever the case may be. But so Velveeta cheese isn't actually a cheese, and it actually had to change in 2002 because Kraft was saying that it was a processed cheese, and they had to change the name. It was called pasteurized processed cheese spread, and you couldn't sell it under there because they're actually not calling it cheese, But that's a story on Velveeta. Do you use Velveeta? What do you use it for? Do you like it? Do you like Cheese Whiz better? I mean, I think a lot more people use cheese. I see a lot more Cheese Whiz out there going on. When I see some of my family cooking, they get the bottles of Cheese Whiz. But I do remember, if you guys remember, in the can, the Cheese Whiz. I don't even know if Velveeta had it in the can, whoever had it, but I remember it in the can, and you used to get your little crackers and take it and spray it on there and eat the crackers. That was pretty awesome. I don't know how healthy it was, but it was pretty good, But again, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Remember, if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, thumbs up. Appreciate it. Always helps me. Thank you so much for doing that. And your comments, let me hear from you. Let me get back to you. Let me talk to you. Let me see what's going on. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Eat healthy, do what you got to do, and again, enjoy life every day to its fullest. I'll see you around till next time. I'm out of here. So long.